Hello everyone, welcome back to a new season of Story Behind the Story. As always, I'm your host, Courtney Rowe, and bringing back a familiar face here, we have Andrew Wegley. So to get our new audience familiar with you, can you just tell us a little bit about who you are and what your position is on the Missourian? What all do you do?
Right, so I'm Andrew, obviously, and I'm the man janitor at the Missourian, so that means I kind of manage the staff and fill in where I need to. Right now I'm kind of serving as the A&E editor too, because we don't have one, and I also do sports stories, so I might be on for that at some point too, but right now just kind of doing a little bit of everything.
Exciting stuff. So I know you just wrote the recent Human piece, so tell us what your story is about.
So that story is about Taina Diaz, who is an international student from Brazil. She started college in Brazil at 19 years old, then went to Australia for a little bit to learn English, found out that they don't really speak English there, not the kind that she was trying to learn. Went to Kentucky, went to Kansas, is here now, so she's kind of been all over the place. But then after she got here, she kind of experienced some financial troubles, and international students aren't eligible for financial aid, so she's kind of struggling with that right now.
So I know people that have been very helpful for her are Cindy and Phil Kenkel, so can you tell us who they are?
Right, so Cindy was actually her professor for managerial communication class last semester, or a couple semesters ago, and then she had heard that Taina had some mental health problems and or just was struggling with her mental health, and just kind of asked her to hang out, and eventually they started hanging out, and eventually asked her to move in, so she kind of filled their empty nest, because Sydney and Phil had older children that are like adults now. So she's there living with them rent-free, and they're helping her out as much as they can, and taking her to Northwest, and Sydney still works on campus, so it's kind of all worked out for all three of them.
So how has this impacted her significantly?
I mean, it's just, without the Kinkle, she probably wouldn't be at Northwest anymore, because she would have been having to pay rent and having to do all that, and she already is struggling with her finances and trying to pay for school, so she actually set up a GoFundMe so she can finish out her last 30 credit hours and graduate. So without them, I'm not sure if she'd be able to do that.
Well, best of luck to her. It was a very inspiring story to read, and I thank you for sitting down and talking with me about it. And I highly encourage everyone to go read Andrew's story.
Thank you.
As always, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.